AM 1430 KRGI 105.5 FM. Good morning. I'm Brian Gallagher. This is Community Connection. It's brought to you by Cornhusker Toyota Honda, Nebraska's only combined Toyota Honda dealership. Thursdays, we get caught up in education. Here to bring us up to date on things that are going on at Grand Island Senior High, and there's plenty. Jeff Gilbertson, the soon-to-be retired principal for Grand Island Senior High.
That is correct. Thank you, Brian. It's good to be here this morning.
Good to have you. So graduation over the weekend, that's always a festive time, and it's a little easier to hold inside the event center.
It is. You know, we really are happy that we have such a fine event center here in Grand Island for that event. You know, a lot of people have given me their feedback. They said, boy, it'd be nice to have it in the stadium again. But weather in Nebraska, especially this spring, a little unpredictable with
I'll
the rain.
play the devil's advocate. In fact, we were reminiscing. My oldest son graduated in 2003, and they had all of the chairs set up for the stadium, getting ready to go, and all of a sudden, thunderstorm. And I mean a major one. So then you have to try to go with plan B and try to squeeze everybody inside, and you're going to reduce your crowd by half or more trying to get that fit. Well, that leads to its own series of opinions and ideas and reminiscences. So Mother Nature doesn't always cooperate.
Yeah, the Heartland Event Center is a great venue because you can keep the majority of the people happy with that space, and we don't have to limit necessarily the amount of spectators for the graduation. In other words, we don't hand out tickets for that event. We didn't this year. Now, we did have some folks that needed to stand because they didn't have seats, and so in fact, yesterday we performed a little debriefing committee meeting on commencement. We're always looking at ways to improve and get better, and that was one of the topics is how can we ensure that everyone has a seat. Kind of hard to do when our classes continue to get larger and
That's
larger.
the hard
and
part.
larger. Right. So,
all right. Well, what else came out of it? Because you always have such great academics that come out of a graduating class. I mean, your Hall of Fame really speaks for itself. All of these graduates that have gone on to truly greater things, and the next wave just got their diplomas.
Well, you know, we celebrated our 142nd commencement at Grand Island Senior High on Sunday, May 12th. And so, yeah, your point is real valid there, Brian. We're so proud of our graduates. These graduates in this smaller class of 500, and I believe it was 546 that walked on Sunday. Smaller class, but mighty. They're scholars. They've done a great job preparing themselves for college, career, and world readiness. You know, these students, Mr. Fisher and I were talking, these students are so grateful for their experience within our Academy High School. They don't take it for granted, and that's one thing, again, that he and I noticed on Sunday is just the attitude and the gratitude that they have for their high school, and they know that they have a leg up on fellow graduates from other high schools in the area based on their experiences, their internships, their job shadowing experiences, things that they have done to prepare themselves for college, for the workforce, wherever their next path leads them. And so I shared that message with them on Sunday. I just said, you know, it's about the big things. It's about your ability to collaborate, connect, think, and focus critically with innovation and some ability to solve complex problems. But it's also the little things that they've gained from senior high, the little things, the soft skills, the ability to get along with other people that may talk differently, look differently than them. We celebrate our diversity during commencement because these students are prepared to get out in the world, albeit they go to Omaha, Lincoln, California. I mean, we have graduates going all over to some of the best colleges and universities in the country. They're prepared for that transition, and we celebrate that. I did ask them, don't forget to volunteer in your community, in your future life, to wake up every morning with a positive attitude, right? To agree to disagree with others. I mean, these are all important, small little things that will benefit you in your future life. I think they listen to me, Brian.
Well, everything you said, though, it really does make a difference for what's next. And for those of us who graduated a lot of years ago, but you realize how much happens afterwards. And so your current education process, whether it's middle school, high school, college, any type of post-secondary training, whatever it is, it prepares you for day one of what's next. You assume you're ready for everything. You will learn so much in the first 5 years, the first 10 years, the first 20 years, and ongoing. I still learn something every day, and I've been doing this a long time.
Yeah, absolutely. Our students are prepared with their own individualized plans, and those plans may change, but the academy model again has allowed them to go through a process where they've initially gone through that vetting process of, well, this is what I thought I was interested in, but now I've changed. So we've, again, that leg up, they have prepared themselves to make maybe more adult decisions for their lives. I've watched that since our transformation to the academy model. I've watched that transform. For example, in a traditional high school experience, you come out with your core content, right? Your core classes, your biology, English, math, history, etc., and then you go to college to figure out, what do I really want to do? Well, at Grand Island Senior High, we've accelerated that process for our graduates, and you can tell. I mean, they're confident. That's the real big component that I've noticed over my career is the confidence level of our graduates has no doubt increased over time. And this class, I'm so proud of them. They are confident in their ability to jumpstart and conquer the world in front of them. Yeah.
Jeff Gilbertson, principal at Grand Island Senior High, getting ready to retire. Are you ready for your next step?
I am. It's bittersweet. That's a cliche, but I'm I'm very happy about the transition. Here's why. Mr. Calvin Hubbard is, as you know, will be my successor at Grand Island Senior High. We have a great administrative team, great set of counselors, amazing staff. We've had low turnover this year, district-wide, but specifically at the high school. And so we're in really good shape for a transition with myself, Mrs. Wells. We have, I think we have 11 staff retiring. They're all legendary educators. And so I celebrate that and celebrate, the fact that we're moving on and making a huge transition. But I also celebrate the fact that we're prepared with new staff coming in, newer staff that will take the reins and really improve the school, in the future, and so it's very exciting. Yeah.
Well, on behalf of everybody from GI Family Radio, we appreciate the cooperation and assistance and guidance that you have provided for us. In all of this. I mean, we're honored to be able to share the communication aspect. But anytime we've gotten together, there's been great candor. There has been great information sharing. And so I think that we have a great cooperation of being able to help get the message out and want to continue to do that. But like you say, whoever's next needs to be prepared, and there's no question that they're prepared.
Yeah, they're again, Mr. Calvin Hubbard, he's just been great to work with. Hired him 5 years ago. And he is now, like I said, taking the reins. And the fact that he's in the building with me has really made the transition comfortable for staff. I had a staff member yesterday just share that they were so confident and had a lot of comfort with this transition. So that means a lot, and I know that trickles down to our families, our students, and I couldn't be more pleased. Yeah.
Well, it was a big step with getting into the academy structure. Full speed ahead now, a tweak, but that's all part of learning what you've got and what needs to be done, and you've done that, and so now we just get ready for what's next.
Yeah, absolutely. Education's like the laundry. It's never done, right? And so you get into the business knowing that there's always work to be done, work to do to improve our product, what we deliver for students in this ever-changing world. It never goes away. Change is the only constant in education.
It's kind of like that fallacy of if you do a job right, you only have to do it once. Now go mow the lawn. So
there you go.
There you go.
Yes.
Well, Jeff Gilbertson, congratulations. Thanks for the update. Thanks for everything you've done. I'll be excited to see you off duty in the future.
Yeah. I hope to maybe come back, Brian, in another role, another way to contribute to education. Yeah.
Well, we can turn you into a talking head just like that.
There you go.
All right, Jeff, always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian.
Jeff Gilbertson from Grand Island Senior High. Good morning from AM 1430 KRGI on 105.5 FM.